What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Love is very interesting. And I think that love is expressed differently from men and women. I do believe that men and women can love. It can happen, but I believe that what happens is that men are a little bit more consistent with their feelings than I believe not all women, but most women are. And the reason why I say that is this. First of all, when a man loves a woman, there are many reasons why, and there's something that woman has done to make him feel like that logically. Now, is there an emotional attachment to it? Sure. But it's more based on logic than emotions. It's something that woman has done, unless you're a stupid guy, which there are idiots out there. But typically she's done something. She is smart. She's helped him achieve something in the business world. She organizes his life. She's a very good feminine perspective. She makes him look good out in the open, things like that. It's things that he appreciates about her. That's very important. So that's what I'm getting at in this respect. Unfortunately, though, with certain ladies, not all, and I want to preface by saying that women's feelings for men, it can change. I'm not saying that men don't cause that on their own, because they can, but it does change. Okay. So changing is something important. What do I mean by changing? It means that a woman can love you today and in 2 weeks not feel the same about you. This is not always, but I want to give you somewhat of a broader view. Women like Larsa Pippen, they change men like they change clothes, almost. So you see all the time, there's this guy, another guy, and every time she's with this particular guy, there's a feeling like she loves this guy. And she does believe that she loves this guy. And the guy is dumb enough to believe that she also loves him. The problem is she doesn't love him, because if within a year or two, she's on to somebody else. Okay. And there's never a reason why she can explain that. Now I'm going to talk to you about this, right? Larsa Pippen at 48 is now saying on Valentine's Day that Marcus Jordan is forever her Valentine. Okay. This is a guy that she admitted prior that it takes almost 3 to 4 guys to add up to Scottie Pippen. In other words, a man like Marcus Jordan is a big decline to where she was just a few years ago. Malik Beasley, Future, Scottie Pippen. I mean, Marcus Jordan is not a long-term solution. Marcus Jordan hasn't even done anything for himself. He's the son of Michael Jordan. That's the best thing that he did, was be born Michael Jordan's son and sell Michael Jordan shoes. He didn't do anything to be who he is. Whereas Future had to do something. Malik Beasley had to do something. Things like that. Also, 5 years ago, she wouldn't even consider a guy like this. But now, because of where she is in her life, he's forever her Valentine. When just 6 months ago, you're talking about how, Scottie was, in today's world, you need to find like 4 or 5 different guys to make up Scottie Pippen. And then that made me come to this situation here and this reasoning here. First of all, just to be frank, Larsa Pippen doesn't love anybody. She doesn't care about anybody. Whoever can keep somebody talking about her in the blogs is what she loves. She loves the idea of being popular. And she's using this guy as a means to an end. Okay? But also, she could even honestly tell herself she loves this guy. And she doesn't. And that's why a lot of guys are so upset. Oh, I love you. I give my heart to you. Well, what did they do? I mean, as guys, when women tell you that, my question is this: what did they do to show you that they love you? What is their love based on? And guys are dumb. Did she just give you, like, were you just intimate and she said she loves you? What does she do for you every day? What is that love undergirded in? Shout out to Dr. C.S. Johnson for that word. What is it undergirded in? It is undergirded usually in nothing. There is nothing that woman has done for you, in many cases, that can prove that, you know what, I love you. Why do you love me? Well, you know what? I don't know. And then a year ago, go check her Facebook. She breaks up with you, in love with the next guy. You know, then somebody else. Forever My Valentine does what for you? Usually, it doesn't do much at all. And this is how guys consistently get used, because what man, think about this, guys. Every man wants to feel like they are important, which is, you know, I won't call it a lie or anything, but guys got to be realistic. A good indication of past performance, of future performance, is past performance. Okay? So if she goes from guy to guy before you, there's nothing important about you that's going to make her change that. You're just another person on the path. You should know that. And don't take it personal. You're just another means to an end. She's going to tell you she loves you, everything like that. Okay? You want to feel like it's true. Most guys want to feel like you're the best in bed. You want to feel like you got it going on, but usually you don't. Usually you don't. I have to be honest with you. Usually you don't. Okay? Then when you don't, you want to be mad. I know that you're mad, but it's not my fault. The reality is that you don't want to end up being used. Okay? And don't let somebody's emotions tie you up. Listen to what I'm saying. Don't let somebody's emotions tie you up into feeling like they actually care about you. Because if it was 5 years ago, she wouldn't talk to this guy. And also, some ladies want to make sure that they act like, you know, hey, I'm happy here, because they don't want to look stupid because they missed out on a better guy. Do you know I'm gonna tell you a story before we go. I know a young lady who was dealing with a firefighter. Guy was a great firefighter, but he was, you know, trying to get himself together. And they were married. So she divorced the guy. The guy begged her. He was like, listen, honey, I really want to be with you and everything. You know, don't leave me, because, you know, I'm finishing school here and I'm going to be able to take care of you and everything else. She wanted nothing to do with that at all, right? She was like, look, you need to go. So after letting this guy go, she ended up going with this other guy who was like almost homeless and destitute. So there she was, posting his pictures all over social media, trying to make this other guy mad, right? So, you know, yeah, I got me a man and all of this and all of that and everything like that. Okay, fine, right? So you got this guy. So the guy didn't say anything about it. He took it in stride. He's like, all right, you know what? You don't want me. You don't want to be with me. So he moved in with his mom. He ended up finishing firefighting school in the Bay Area, like in Antioch somewhere. The guy started making like $90,000 a year, $100,000 a year. So he bought himself a house. Of course, once he did that, she was mad. As you always know, they're always gonna be mad, right? She ended up with this dusty, broke dude. So the dude bought a house, he got remarried, had another baby. So what ended up happening was, so now the lady started being pissed off with him, like not letting them see the kid, everything. all because he became successful with somebody else. That was it. That was his punishment. Okay. So the lady ended up with this guy, but now she tries to make herself feel good about it because it's like, you know what? Yeah, I'm happy, but you're not. You messed up. So they'll do that. Try to make themselves feel good, but knowing damn well that that guy can't take care of you like the last guy did. It's a way to make themselves feel good about their bad decisions. Just never fall for it. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. We're out.